The tests pass, the formatting is clean, the PR got approved in 11 minutes. Nobody knows what it does. This is not a story about bad code. Comprehension debt is more dangerous than technical debt precisely because it's invisible. The code base looks completely healthy while the team's understanding of it quietly hollows out. Adi Osmani named it comprehension debt, the widening gap between the volume of code in your system and how much of it any human genuinely understands. Unlike technical debt, it doesn't slow down your builds or make your tests brittle. It breeds false confidence. Your dashboards are green, your velocity is up. You have no idea what you're shipping. Comprehension debt is invisible at the source. The code is right there, open, formatted perfectly, and the team still can't explain it. Unlike technical debt, it never fights back. It just waits. Code review used to do two things: catch bugs and transfer knowledge. A senior read your code, spotted your design intent, and you both learned the domain. Now seniors face AI-generated pull requests that are syntactically perfect and semantically opaque. When a junior engineer can generate code faster than a senior can critically audit it, the generation rate has lapped the audit rate. You can't review for understanding at that throughput. You skim for surface correctness and call it done. Tests verify behavior that someone thought to specify. When an AI updates hundreds of tests to match changed behavior, you can't tell necessary changes from concealed logic shifts. Without that comprehension, a passing test suite is just a confident lie. An Anthropic study of engineers learning a new library found that those using AI assistants fell measurably behind on comprehension and debugging, precisely the skills you need most when the AI-generated code eventually breaks. No link, no published paper title. Anthropic has not disputed the finding. Tom Wojcik connects this to neuroscience. Unused neural pathways weaken. Developers who delegate reasoning to AI see that reasoning deteriorate invisibly while the tools compensate. The tools get the credit. The decline gets ignored. Researcher Rachel Thomas calls it dark flow, a trance-like state that feels productive but produces no learning, like doom scrolling but with pull requests. Hong Minhee names the emotional dimension, craft alienation. Developers who built their identity around debugging, around shaping code like clay, now their livelihood is tied to output metrics, and the thing that made the work meaningful just got optimized away. They're not angry, they're just disconnected. Juniors aren't developing judgment through the productive struggle of writing code. Seniors are spending review cycles on volume, not depth. The middle of the experience curve, where engineers develop architectural intuition, is getting squeezed out. You know this already if you've led a team. The "it works, ship it" reflex. Debugging by regeneration when something breaks, ask the AI to fix it, skip understanding the failure entirely, and compound the opacity one cycle at a time. The team ships features, but can't draw the system on a whiteboard. Nobody owns the mental model anymore because nobody built the code that shaped it. Now the black box is your own repo. The doomer take leaves something out. The Anthropic study drew a sharp line between passive delegation and active, question-driven use. Generate the whole thing kills learning. Explain why this approach handles the edge case, preserves it. The tool isn't the problem. The reflex is, and process shapes reflexes. If you gate merges on authors explaining their approach out loud, in their own words, comprehension stops being a per PR hope and becomes an org-level requirement baked into how code ships. Make it structural. Writing code was never really the job. It was the medium through which you expressed design decisions. Now that the medium is commoditized, the decisions are all that's left. That's not a threat. It's a description of what you were actually being paid for the whole time. Your quality gates were built for a world where humans wrote the code and therefore understood it. That world is gone. The teams that survive this aren't the ones who ship fastest. They're the ones who can still answer for what they shipped. Start your next code review with one question. Can the author explain why this implementation, not just what it does? If the answer is the AI suggested it, you've just found your comprehension debt.